So Julie is sanding the cabinets. What you doing?
I'm getting this stuff off for some reason because you wanted to.
Yeah, we're gonna this rubber piece off and we're gonna silicone it. Because when you paint it, it's gonna look kind of ugly probably. I made a frame for this. Put a piece there, 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 and there. So I'm gonna just put a piece of thin plywood on top. Glue it in, nail it in, and then cut that out for a door. And that's it. There's actually a lot of these pieces everywhere, yeah?
Yeah. You have to film in the worst corner.
I started siliconing the gaps now. Look, this is the difference. This corner we cut the rubber stuff off and I siliconed it. And that one we did not. It gives a lot nicer, cleaner look. Julie's almost done cutting everything out. That's all the stuff. And I'm just siliconing everything. So this countertop right here has a kind of like a dented in the middle because there's no reinforcement underneath. It's just this plywood. So when you put stuff on it, it dents. So I'm gonna take it off and see if I can put a reinforcement underneath or maybe change this piece of plywood. Because you can see like the inside goes like that. I took that piece of plywood off and there's no reinforcement anywhere. I don't know why they did it like that. And the plywood is just thin. I don't know what this is called, like just little pieces glued together. It's not even real plywood. MDF. Wow. You know what you know what MDF is? Yeah. I would have replaced the whole piece of plywood, but I don't have any like that right now. And I want to go to a store, so I'm just gonna make 2 reinforcements like this across. And that will make it, keep it from bending down. And Julie's just hammering some staples so she can silicone. I'm doing right here.
Where? Okay.
Okay, so I got this plywood cut out, fits right here. I'll put some glue on, nail it in, and then cut this hole out. So that will do ya. I'm taking all of these metal brackets off. Well, not brackets, but and these hinges. And then I already got that one done. I just put glue on, put it in, nail it in. Then I'm gonna put a new piece of plywood on top. These are the little hatches that open. We're not going to use them, so we're trying to get rid of them. Okay, so I put some glue on the outer edge. Like this. And I just glue it around the edges. And then I put some glue in here and silicone to cover that gap up. So since I'm fixing these doors, I thought I might as well put some styrofoam in to get some insulation, because there's no insulation here. And I had this laying around, so I'm gonna just put on a little bit of silicone. Oops. Just stick to that. I'm just going to use a small staple gun to staple it in. It's all done. It looks really nice, because before I had the little doors that opened up, and now it's just a nice straight small wall, and it's gonna be insulated too. I got the frame made for the countertop plywood, and none of that was there. That's why I was bending. But all of that frame right here, this whole middle, I made that. Now I'm gonna put some glue on and put the countertop on top, and it shouldn't bend for sure now. I screw the tabletop back on. I just screw it from the top, and then I'll just silicone those, and then we're gonna paint it and do a glaze so you won't see anything. But yeah, it solved the problem. Now it's not gonna be bending anymore. It's like kind of an extension of the countertop, so I just cut it out of 2x4s and glued it and nailed it in, and it overhangs over the cabinets. Same thing here. Before I had the one with the little shiny thing, and we didn't like it. Yeah, I'm gonna sand it a little bit. When we do the countertops, it's gonna be the same color and it's gonna look nice. So right now I'm working on that cabinet. It's the cabinet they used to turn into a bed, but we're not gonna use it as a bed ever. We're just gonna use it as a closet. So I cut out that a 2x4 right there because there was a giant gap. I put that 2x4 there, and now I'm gonna put some trim pieces around to make it look nice. got all the trim done. I'm gonna start siliconing now. This is what this closet turned out to be. It used to be a fold down bed that you could use, but we're not gonna use it as a bed, so we made it into like a shelf. Put a trim piece there and everywhere around because there was a giant gap here. And you used to have little hinges and gaps here because it opened up and closed close everything up, so it's like gonna be permanent. And here inside I put little blocks and nailed it to it so it doesn't open up. So yeah, we're gonna paint it and it's gonna be a permanent closet. And it looks nice, it doesn't have all the gaps anywhere anymore. And then yeah, I did these little trims here. I just cut them out of a 2x4 and on this side also, because before I had the little rounded one with the shiny metal piece and we didn't like that. All the little hatches here, they're all gone. I put insulation there and thin plywood, so it's gonna look nice. It'll just be like a flat wall. We want to have a bunch of hinges and little flapping doors and everything, because we're not gonna put anything there anyways. And then for here, I'll just use pieces of wood. It used to be one piece of plywood before, but I think the real wood will be stronger than plywood. It won't bend as much. I actually just lay it down. I didn't nail it in yet or screw it in, because I want to fill up the water tank first and make sure it's not leaking, because that's pretty much the only place you can see it. It's under this stuff right here. And yeah, for this thing, this is a little step to climb to the bed. It used to be covered in carpet, so I just ripped off the carpet, siliconed it, and put this little end piece here, and we'll just paint it. It'll look nicer than carpeted. Pretty much everything's done. We got everything sanded down. Julie's already taping up the windows. So now I'm gonna take out all the stuff out here. I'm gonna vacuum everything really good because there's a bunch of dust and trash everywhere. And then yeah, we'll tape everything up. We already siliconed everything. You want to tape everything up because we'll prime the ceiling and the cabinets and the walls. We're gonna cover everything inside the camper primer and then paint everything. I can't believe we're ready to the painting priming process, because it's like remodeling this whole bed area, the rotten stuff that just took forever and it was so much work. And now all this other stuff like went pretty fast, like taking out that cabinet and doing everything else, so it doesn't seem real. Yeah, we're just taping up the windows with tape and plastic. We want to tape everything up because we will prime everything and paint everything here. It's just easier to tape everything up and then everything will be nice and clean.